Yeah, racing and destruction.
The Bronco is in the danger zone.
Yeah?
This one is good. On today's episode of Cars and Cameras, we are back working on our 190cc 5-speed yard dart. In today's episode, we're going to figure out how fast the yard dart is going to go. So we need to make some changes to the gearing to optimize for maximum yard performance. We're shooting for 45, 50, 55 mile an hour top speed in 5th gear. So, in order to do that, we need to 1, change the gearing, 2, we need to add a chain guard, because that's real sketchy right now.
Yeah.
And we need to I think we need to adjust the engine forwards because we're still having some chain chunking under hard acceleration. We think it's just because we need a new chain and it's not tension. So we're going to set Charles loose on that, changing the gearing, put a new chain on it, and we're going to be building a chain guard and seeing how fast it goes.
Yeah, I want to keep my fingers if I ever ride this thing.
Ideally, we're going to all keep our fingers.
Letting her all hang loose.
So this is going to be our chain guard. It's going to help protect our hands just in case, I don't know, things get a little hairy and we accidentally throw our hands out or whatever. So this is going to help protect us, and it's going to also help tighten the chain. So this is also going to be the chain tensioner. So I am now going to weld up the brackets here so we can adjust it. And hopefully this will get us going.
So each one of these pieces of flat bar that he's tacking in are separate and they're slotted so they can slip individually and tension the top and bottom one separately, but also use the same bolt hole to hold them tight. I'm wondering, we found a few spare bottle openers in here. It's pretty funny. Some R&D, man.
Oh, nice. That's all we ever do is R&D.
I know.
What's R&D?
Racing and...
Research and development?
Yeah, racing and development, but for us it means
This is racing and destruction.
and destruction.
Yeah,
That's it.
racing and destruction. That's us.
This is going to self-clear dough.
Sure.
Sweet. Does that mean it's time for a test drive?
I just hope it's not too loud.
We all three have a lot of experience on regular yard carts, just like sending it around the yard, doing the high horsepower, high speed, shifting gears and adding a little extra steps. I'm not good at shifting gears, but you guys are pretty good. But I think just being able to like floor it and use the brake one time, that's all you have to do to set a lap like that. That has a lot going for it. I'm not trying to come up with excuses, but it sounds like it.
No, I agree.
But like, you know, there's some extra steps to this. You're shifting gears. You're making sure you're doing it right. So we did that with how many practice laps? Like a couple.
Yep.
I think it would be fair if we get some practice laps on this and figure out where you need to shift and whatnot before we do. You know,
A yard cart is like a Miata. Simple, and it's a momentum vehicle, whereas this is kind of like a Corvette where you got to really be paying attention, shifting gears, using a lot of brakes. You know what I mean?
More challenging, definitely.
It's more challenging.
Yeah.
We just hope this can beat the limo cart.
yeah, that's what we were discussing. It was like, oh no. So if we get more seat time in this, because we already have enough seat time in carts like the limo cart. I know that's one of a kind, but it's still just a stretch. It's still just a stretched yard cart. So I don't know. I think if we get some more seat time in this, I think we can do it.
I agree.
Who had a claw hammer?
That would be
Yeah, I know.
Do we want to do one final weigh-in?
Have we weighed it?
Yes.
One time.
A couple
We
times.
only added like a few pounds to it. So if today's test goes well, the Bronco is in the danger zone. It is number 10 on our board. It can get easily knocked off.
Yep, if the yard dart is fast. Feels like a big moment. It should be ready to really romp on it today.
That's nice.
Charles is breaking in that suspension.
I know it looks funny, but
Yeah. No, people are commenting about our camber right now, but as soon as you have any load on it, it's going to be dialed. It's
Right.
going to be great.
Right.
It just looks a little funny when there's no load on it because it's our single control arm setup.
yeah, I don't want to stand anywhere near here. We got too much stuff.
Yeah. And also our shifter, people want a hand clutch.
We need a hand clutch.
Dude, we did it on the Ducati and it sucked.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we like foot clutches around here.
I would like a shift ball on there.
100%.
Yeah. Cranking.
Carburetor's lean, so we're gonna see if we have any adjustment room on that needle just to fatten it up a little bit right now.
Hey Charles,
Huh.
can you grab me some needle nose?
Oh yeah.
You got to squeeze this and then press up on the needle. Oh wow,
Interesting.
there's no adjuster.
No adjuster.
Nope. No
That's too
adjustment.
bad. All right, so we're messing with the main if we want to do something. Why don't you just see how it does, man?
Yeah, I will.
Then we can maybe fatten it up.
Cool. I wasn't paying attention. I didn't know it was gonna start up that quick.
So one of Ike's quick and dirty tricks for fattening up a lean condition with your carburetor is basically wrapping your intake in socks, rags, paper towels, whatever is going to restrict airflow a little bit. And less airflow means a better air to fuel ratio if you have a lean condition.
You gotta wonder which key starts this dang truck. Hold on, not the Hearst key.
Not the Hearst key.
How is it? Okay, that's fancy.
Definitely need some carb work.
Considering how long you were on that thing for, I'm going to say you really like it.
It's pretty good. Can I try Grand Prix lap?
You want to try Grand Prix lap already?
How are we looking?
Everything seems to be right where we left it.
That's good.
That's good.
Well, hey, can Charles and I maybe hop on it before you completely
Oh,
send the snot
it's-
out of it on the Grand Prix lap?
Yeah.
Just so we can say we rode it before you break
Sure.
all the records.
Sure.
It looks really fast.
It is, but the carburetor, it's really lean. I think we need to fatten it up.
Okay.
That's why we have the paper towels wrapped around it. So need some work.
It looks like it corners really hard
It's not too bad.
for a dirt machine. Yeah.
It definitely feels tippy,
You were slinging it pretty good.
cautiously.
It's been a while since I've fired this thing up.
Ooh.
Very cool. Very responsive.
Yeah.
need some seat time in it. 'Cause
Definitely.
This is a go-kart that you have to drive.
Oh, yeah.
You can't just get on it and hit one, you know.
This one's good, man.
Yeah?
This one is good. Good. It might demolish everything on the Grand Prix. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
It turns really good.
Push your face back pretty good.
Not quite, but it hooks really good for being on the dirt.
Yeah.
We did a great job, guys.
Dude, it's a Miata.
It's a Miata go-kart. Ike, you want to run it around the Grand Prix?
Well,
Charles, did you want to go or?
I'll let you. I'll let y'all have some fun with it. I'll play with it off camera.
Perfect.
I'm embarrassing driving this thing. That might be a blooper.
So Ike, I'll bring it over to the start line for you.
Sure. Sure.
Pleasure's all mine.
Yep.
So responsive.
Yep. So far, that thing is pretty awesome. It's
he's
fast.
Are you ready? On your mark. Get set.
Thing's fast.
It's a loud one.
Yeah, we got to get a different muffler for
Yeah.
that. That's okay. What did he do? Get it before the camera dies.
Dude, he's number one.
No. What's the? I don't know what the fastest time is.
He's number one already.
Your dragon's lost. We gotta go look at the leaderboard because you might have already like beat everything.
Really?
Yeah.
Because this top speed is...
It's not good. It's not
No,
there.
no.
Let's go inside. We gotta look.
So I was below a minute.
Oh yeah, you're well below a minute.
So we're not done with today's episode. We still need to figure out how fast it goes. This is just usually when we end an episode. But on the very first shakedown Grand Prix, you didn't even get a warm-up lap. This was the warm-up.
Warm-up lap.
You ran. Do you want to guess where you landed real quick?
And say the
Y'all
time.
did say I was below a minute.
Yep.
Say the time of what
So
one
I'm
you
gonna
think.
say right around the Honduki,
So
So-
58.65 or 59.10.
give or take.
Okay, you ran it in 56.48.
Holy cow!
Yeah.
You're number two.
You're number You're number two.
On the warm-up lap.
Yeah, on a warm-up
That
lap.
is awesome.
With like 18 horsepower. So
Yeah.
Honduki, like 60 horsepower. Grave Ninja, 50, 60 horsepower. Cross Kart, 50, 60, 70 horsepower. Trophy Kart, 90, 18 horsepower.
As the words of Dr. Evil, good job, number two.
Good job. Good job, number two.
Yeah, good job. Good job.
Oh, guess what we
Oh,
did?
the Broncos.
Oh, sorry, Kevin.
The
Wait, no,
Broncos
that's
knocked
John.
off. Now Kevin was already.
Kevin.
Sorry. Well,
That's
still, sorry, Kevin.
But the Broncos gone. I
Oh.
feel bad.
We're
Well,
go-
I did run that in like very swampy lap, so I
Oh.
can always run it again.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we get a redemption.
Dude,
A redemption
destroyed-
round.
We wanted to beat a regular yard cart, and we already slaughtered a regular yard cart on a warm-up lap with gearing. You ran out of gear halfway up that hill, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, that
That's-
is nuts.
I say we fire up everything on the top 10 and run them again.
Run
for
'em
an-
again?
On
I'm
an,
down for
for an
that.
episode.
I'm down for that. That'd be fun.
This is your first hot lap.
This is my first hot lap.
Wait.
I gotta see. You ran a 56.48. I gotta do a baseline lap too.
Are you going to do a test lap?
Yeah,
Or-
100% test
Okay,
lap.
okay.
You still gotta time it though.
Yeah, we're gonna time it.
Just in case.
Didn't I say
That's
no?
what you call a clutch dump.
That's a clutch dump. No
1,
lie.
2, and 3.
Where's he at?
45.
45? How was it?
What?
You did good.
You know, like in Grand Theft Auto when you like put in the cheat codes and you go like way too fast.
Oh yeah, and everything gets blurry.
Yeah. I'm out of. You know the road right here where it gets really tight with trees
Yeah.
and it opens up. I'm out of gear like right there.
Right.
I got more stuff to fix.
Oh yeah, I see it.
The oil cooler fell.
Yeah.
It came out of the bracket.
Okay.
What? Oh, man.
I saw it. I saw the time.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh wow, you broke the oil cooler, man. But I mean, it's still.
But I'm number 1 on my warm-up lap.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, this thing is so much fun.
It's a ripper. So I'm in 2nd and 6th.
Cool, man.
You have a good point. It really doesn't feel that stinking fast. I
No.
think it's just like it just handles so good.
Yeah.
All right. So good job.
Good job, dude.
Thanks.
Good job,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pat yourselves on the backs, boys.
Be easy with like shoulder.
Shoulder.
Yeah. Yeah. I got a shoulder injury.
Yeah,
so,
that's a 2-second handicap, right?
yeah. So I'm right there at first again.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That's awesome. We broke
Congratulations.
55
It does, look,
seconds.
the senior discount doesn't equal out on here. I'll start running now.
I can't believe that even no tuning, wrong gearing, number 1.
Yeah.
This thing is killer. So,
Well,
go ahead.
We're going to be doing tuning and all that stuff. And I feel deep down, number 1 is in my future.
We're gonna find out. I would love to break like a 49 or break 50 seconds, but that's gonna be way too fast.
Pretty ambitious.
We may be adding another 10 pounds or so to this thing with lights and other safety equipment, but we're ready for a final weigh-in. So our original goal was 20 pounds heavier than a yard cart, right?
Well, you know, if the yard cart has a roll cage, I think we're there.
The yard cart was that.
One of those dinky roll cages that are bolted together.
Yeah.
Hey, your dog.
The original yard cart we based this thing on was 178 pounds dry. This dry is now 297 pounds. So we're about 120 heavier than a yard cart.
Oops.
But that's okay. It's bigger, it's wider, it's more stable, it's much faster. So I'm going to sit on it and we're going to weigh it all again and see what our final loaded weight is, as well as figure out our weight distribution front and rear. Our original goal was to make it just 20 pounds heavier than a yard cart, but full suspension came into play, safety came into play. We have a pretty heavy engine, and we ended up about 120 pounds dry heavier than a yard cart. That being said, the total dry weight is 297 pounds without a rider in it, giving us a weight distribution of 50.1% rear, 49.9% front. I'm going to call that a 50-50 weight distribution.
That's pretty good.
Which is killer. So with a rider, with me sitting in it, our total weight is 439 pounds, giving us a 54.4% rear weight bias, which is pretty good.
That's real good.
Considering all other go-karts are what, 60, 65, 70
most
rear?
of the time, there's more weight on the front.
Yeah.
Because the engine's up front, unless it's a Porsche.
Oh, I'm talking about go-karts, but yeah,
Yeah.
cars, you're right. Yeah. So we're probably right there with a C8 Corvette or a Porsche 911. We'll probably have a better weight distribution than a Porsche 911.
Probably so, yeah.
Yeah. Faster around the Grand Prix, too, than a Porsche 911.
Yeah.
If you have a Porsche 911, Taylor.
Don't hate us. Don't hate us.
So yeah, I know we want to add headlights. That'll be a couple more pounds on the nose of this thing, which will bring us closer to that 50-50. But you can really feel the weight distribution as you're driving this thing. It turns in sharp. I wish we had a little sharper steering or quicker steering radius, but it doesn't plow. You know the cross cart, plow, hook, you got to steer with the rear.
Yeah.
This doesn't do this. You turn the wheel,
It goes.
it turns. We're getting better at this, guys. We're getting good. Come here. Come here.
All right.
Charlie, come here. We're getting better at this, boys.
Finally, it's time to see how fast this thing will go with its current gearing. So I'm going to warm it up and see how fast it'll go.
I'm gonna say 36 miles an hour, sir.
I'm going to say 40. Guys, we really need to get good on checking our equipment.
That's fine. That's only bad if you look at it.
That's not so good, is it?
No.
Oof.
Okay, so luckily
I mean, it's just got
the plastic was
Why
on
would
there.
you use Phillips screws
It's
on
all
that?
we had. We got a tilt steering wheel. It's fine. It's a feature.
Oh.
I'm glad you're okay.
Oh.
41.1. Solid.
Oh boy.
All right, let's go fix that, guys. I'm sorry, I almost killed you again, Ike.
Maybe we
It's
can
kind
find
of a
some
monthly
bolt.
occurrence.
Maybe we can through bolt that
Oh
or something.
boy. Yeah, we need to.
I didn't even realize it until I was going to go for one last run. I
And you-
almost hit a tree. Whoa. That's not a wreck. It wasn't a wreck. I mean, I did get limbs in the face, but I didn't hit the tree. And when I was turning, I was like, wait a minute, what's going on here? Yeah.
Thanks for tuning into this episode, everybody. The Yard Dart is already #1 on our leaderboard, but we're not gonna stop there. We're gonna add some lights to this thing. We still need a paint job. I think because it is our mini cross cart, we should follow the paint scheme of the original cross cart. What's that?
Yeah, I mean, even the lights look the same.
What's
They're
that?
just smaller.
I would like to redeem my place on the leaderboard.
Oh, okay.
Oh, with this?
Yeah.
So you can catch all of that on the next episode of Cars and Cameras. Leave a thumbs up if you've enjoyed this build. Subscribe to Cars and Cameras for more updates on it in the future. Maybe you'll see Ike redeem his #1 spot on the leaderboard. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time.
I might be safe behind this hill.
Yeah, he'll just clear it.
I like how he revved it up at the top of the hill to like let us know he was coming.
Yeah.
Either that or he was just hot dogging it up there.
I hear him laughing a lot.
Well, I mean, it's 9 o'clock in the morning. He's getting to go, what, 50 miles an hour on
Yeah.
the Yard Dart? That's a good day at work.